Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. Welcome back to another trade breakdown video where I'm going to go over my trade on MLGO. Now you can see here my P&L on this trade. One quick trade for $65. This is the beauty about trading part-time. I can afford to take less risk. I can afford to come away with these small gains because I don't need trading to be my full income. So, taking $65, $100, $90. Yesterday was over $300. But taking these small gains in a market like this, it pays for a meal, right? It pays for dinner for the family, whatever you want to, spend it on. But, that's the way that I'm looking at it, these small gains, just trading part-time. Now, why was I trading MLGO? Because that's the most important part. And what was I seeing in the overall charts? And we're going to get into that in a second. First, we're going to try to find out what the catalyst is, because this was a huge mover yesterday. You can see right down here on the 5-minute chart. I mean, look at that move. Pre-market and then into the regular session. That is a massive, massive move. Guys, from $7 a share, all the way up to 71. We're seeing some really, really just wild momentum. But then it fell off a cliff and closed at, $4 a share. And that's just insane. I mean, you're going up to 71 and back to 4 less than where you started the day. So anyway, this gave some crazy momentum. We like to see moves like this. We saw some similar moves on AM from last week, very similar moves. So we're just looking for those areas where we can possibly gain some edge, gain an advantage. You know that there's a lot of people looking at these stocks. MLGO had the most amount of volume, so there's a lot of eyes on it, and that's what I'm interested in. As far as the catalyst goes, going back here, there isn't really any catalyst. All there is an acquisition, and they're beginning trading as MLGO. So yesterday was the only day of trading for this ticker symbol. All right, so that was the catalyst. It was a fresh ticker symbol and with a ton of movement. Now, something that I always check is I want to check the float. The float was very hard to find. The Wall Street Journal has 4.8 million shares, which is very low float, but I could not find any float on anything else. I went over to BAM SEC. I read through all of this. I could not find a float, because this is a recent combination of companies. It looks like there was a SPAC involved. There was all kinds of things. So I couldn't find really a clear float, but just judging by the movement, you can tell that it's pretty low. All right, so liked all of that, liked what I saw there, and just wanted to get a few cents, right? That's how we're scalping these. On 500 shares, $65. It's a little over 10 cents a share I got in. And why was this 619 so important to me? Because that was the pre-market high. So when we were trading over here, this is when a lot of other platforms opened up. You got a nice move at 7, pulled on back, and then that next wave up is what I was interested in trading, and that's where I got in, right over here on this pullback to the 9, and then I took profit out on this candle right here, and that's where I took profit going into this area where there was a possibility of seeing a rejection, and that's exactly what happened. All right, so you need to know where your key levels are, even when you're trading momentum stocks. It's very important. So that was the trade. 500 shares right here off the 9, and took a small scalp, nothing crazy, but enough to give me $65 in a matter of a couple minutes. So I think that's well worth it. And yeah, we take it to the bank. So hit the thumbs up for the video. If you're new, subscribe. We have new videos every day. All right, guys, take care.